The opinions expressed in this show are the views of the host and not necessarily that of WTRW, 94.3 The Talker, or the Bold Gold Media Group.
The following presentation is paid for by Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate, who is solely responsible for its content. Portions transcribed.
All Century 21 real estate offices are independently owned and operated.
This is the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate. Good morning. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, in with my husband, fellow realtor, Pat Devaney.
Good morning, Jackie. And how are you today?
Fabulous, Pat. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
All right, good. We have, for the second week in a row, Bill Torbeck and Kendra Lepsansky from NEPA Hygienitech, co-owners. How are you today?
We're doing great. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here with us. We are here every Saturday at 11 a.m., Sunday at 11:30 a.m., where we talk real estate. We have a full-time real estate office with many relentless realtors who've been guiding, assisting, and advising clients in real estate matters for over 50 years.
Aren't we one of the top real estate offices in the board?
Yes, usually we are in the top 10.
Wow, we're in the top 10 and we only have one office?
Only one office.
And that's wonderful. During the week, feel free to email us with any questions you have at questions@jruddy.com. That's questions@jruddy.com. Or you can give us a call at 570-344-6724. And when you go to jruddy.com, click on the webcam tab and see what's going on at Dunmore Corners. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's not.
Sometimes it can be very exciting.
Yes.
But we are a quality service award-winning office with the Century 21 system continuously, year after year. And I always say that I have the most talented, gifted agents in the business with a lot of experience and knowledge. They're very good at what they do. So that's my claim to fame.
You have a great office and your agents and everybody gets along. And you have a guy who does the signs for the agents. If somebody wants to come over, come with us. It'll be a great place.
Right. And drone pictures.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we have quite a bit. Okay. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Also, view our listings, search the MLS listings, and listen to archive radio shows by going to mobile-friendly JRUDDY.com. That's jruddy.com, where all the popular podcast apps that we feature the radio show are also displayed. Okay, William Torbeck and Kendra Lepsansky, co-owners of NEPA Hygienitech. What is NEPA Hygienitech, please?
NEPA Hygienitech is an eco-friendly, dry cleaning/sanitizing process that we can perform on your upholstered furniture, your carpets, your mattress, and your wall hangings, so your draperies, your blinds.
And you use UVC light.
Correct. UVC light is the main component that is going to kill, alter the DNA of the bacteria, the viruses, the dust mites, the dander that are in our homes. And then we extract that with a commercial grade vacuum and remove it from your house.
Okay, so you clean and sanitize surfaces without the need of chemicals.
Yes, ma'am.
And you vacuum.
Yes.
I have Central Vac. Very powerful. Mm-hmm. With all the different brushes.
Yeah.
Right?
And it exhausts outside the building.
And I have Dirt Devils on every floor of my house, the little handheld vacs.
Yes, you do.
I could just use that, right? And I would call it a day?
Actually, Jackie, it's not going to be as powerful as the system that we employ does. And you don't have the commercial grade UVC light that we use. So there is a difference. It's not just your everyday handheld vacuum that your every vacuum that you use to clean your house on a daily basis, weekly basis. You know, I have dogs, so I'm vacuuming quite often because they both shed. That is the main difference that we can provide. The interesting thing, and let's just talk about the vacuum that we use on your mattress. The vacuum that we use has the suction capacity of 15 inches. That's not going to be 15 inches when we do it on a carpet, but when we do it on a mattress, I'm able to vacuum and extract for 15 inches. A little bit different than what your Dirt Devil's going to do.
I guess so.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
I don't want to get sucked into that thing.
No, you don't.
Okay. And so then cost.
Yes. Let's talk about a queen size mattress. That's currently what we have. A queen size mattress and we will do 2 pillows for $75.
Wow.
Yeah. Everything that we can offer for mattress sanitizing is going to be under $100 for all levels of beds. Like the max that we're going to be is going to be a king. If you have a big enough bedroom to have a king, you're very lucky. Ours does not, or we'd not have anything else in it. So a king size mattress plus 2 pillows is going to be under $100.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And if I may, why the pillow? Most of your viruses, including COVID, do find their way through the nasal cavity. So I would recommend anyone getting their pillow sanitized.
So you should wash your pillows once in a while if you can?
If your pillow allows it, but the pillow that I use will not. It's the memory foam. And I just traveled this weekend, and guess what came with me? My pillow. Because
but it wasn't a My Pillow, but it was your pillow.
It was my pillow, exactly. I sleep the best on my pillow. I know when you go to some hotels, you get some of those feather pillows that kind of smush down and you're sleeping on nothing. And I'm like, I need a good night's sleep. I was going for a particular event that I needed to be sharp for. So I traveled with my pillow, not the My Pillow, but my pillow.
Right.
Okay.
Well, whenever we go anywhere, we do a thorough
bed bug check.
Bed bug check. We strip everything because we had an exterminator on the show, and he's put the fear of God into me. And every time we go, I have these nightmares of bed bugs. So I rip everything apart, and then she says, "Well, the bed's not made that nice." I said, "Well, you can't."
There's nothing
you can't have
like the housekeeping way that they made. Everything's so tight and nice and pretty.
Not when I'm done with it.
Not when you're done with it.
And if I may, and since we entered the world of dust mites, and bed bugs are a separate, different world. That is the exterminator world. We're in the dust mite world.
Right. No, I understand that.
Yeah, but so we noticed, though, a lot of the, last week you mentioned plastics and things like that, but we noticed a lot of the hotels we're staying in are using plastic over their mattresses, and just because of the bed bug.
The bed bugs, right. And it's very uncomfortable to sleep on plastic. Now, I just did have to stay overnight in a hotel, and there was not plastic on my mattress. So the mattress that my husband and I have was an investment, and that's where I wanted to put our money, in a good quality bed, because if we're fortunate, we can get a good solid 7-8 hours of sleep per night. Well, if I'm going to be sleeping someplace for 7 hours, I want comfort. We found a fabulous mattress, and I'm looking at how can I preserve this asset to keep it in tip-top shape for years to come.
This asset costs thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars.
And it doesn't breathe properly in plastic.
No, it does not.
No.
It does not. And
it's necessary.
right, we need to have things that can be aired out and breathe. Mm-hmm. And yes, we have a high-quality mattress cover on our mattress. When we bought the bed, we got a mattress cover to make sure that we can preserve it. Mm-hmm. Doing our research, I am a significant allergy sufferer. I'm allergic to many, many things. And I was on oral antihistamines every day to alleviate my symptoms. So we did research, what can I do to help me get off of or reduce my exposure to my allergens? We've researched and saw a demonstration of this process. And I was like, well, darn, if I can get that for my mattress, for my furniture, I want to do that. We did. And since I have done the service on our bed, I am off of oral antihistamines. I'm waking up. I'm not stuffy. I'm able to go on my day without having an allergy attack in the morning, which sometimes we do. And I went through fall allergy season. We just started this company the end of August. And that is when I did the service on my bed, right when fall allergens were coming in. And I love having my windows open, getting that nice breath of fresh air. With that comes in pollen. Okay, I don't want to be in a cocoon for the rest of my life. I want to enjoy the outdoors, and I want to be able to have my windows open. This is a service that I can provide that's going to decrease your exposure to allergens such as pollen, animal dander. We have animals. We're not getting rid of our animals. But I can decrease my exposure to their dander by this service. That's what's great about it.
So does your service, how does it help with discolored mattresses or stained mattresses? Can you get those removed?
Well, let's talk about this. Thank you very much, because the process that we do is chemical-free and dry.
Uh-huh.
I cannot perform this service on a mattress or upholstery or even carpet that is currently wet. So if an accident does happen, that liquid has to be dried before we can do this service. We can go then and remove the contaminant. Let's talk about if there is a stain on there. We're never going to be able to get something back to 100%. And I don't know really any product that's out there that can say that. You know, you see the commercials of spilling red wine on something that's light. And we've all done laundry enough to know that not everything comes out 100%. So we're going to still have to use some type of topical treatment to diminish the residual effect of that stain. That's might be one of the only hard things that we can say about this, because we are not wet. We're not going to introduce any water in there to try and dilute that even further and extract it out. That's the difference with our service versus our competitor service.
And you provide residential services and commercial services.
Yes, we're available to do both in-home for individuals that have their houses, and we're able to do this for your commercial properties, hotels, motels, Airbnbs, retreats, centers where you go to. Let's talk about where you want to go for a very, very nice retreat weekend. I'm a big fan of yoga retreats. You go on a yoga retreat, well, ask the facility, how are your mattresses sanitized? Because
You'll probably get a blank stare.
they may do that.
Probably get a blank stare.
They may
They'll
do
go,
that.
What?
Yep.
That's what I'm running into.
Right.
Like nobody's heard, a lot of people haven't not heard of this.
No, I mean, when was the last time, my dear, beautiful wife, when was the last time we vacuumed down a mattress?
Well, I do it usually in the springtime. I'll vacuum it, but I'll wash the mattress cover several times a year.
But you know, you're not killing the dust mites.
Yeah, well, see, I try not to think.
Because
Ignorance is bliss, Pat.
Ignorance is bliss. That's right. Okay, that's our line. Ignorance is bliss.
And I don't want to throw the pillows in the washer because I don't want to destroy them.
Exactly. Pillows are not designed to be washed in a washing machine.
My pillow is, because it's a my pillow.
Okay.
I'll tell you what. After the demonstration we did on our mattress, and 3 days later, and she's telling me about how she's reduced her meds. And I didn't believe her at first, obviously. I'm a skeptic. I said, really? Come on. For me, it was a peace of mind because, fortunately, I do not suffer the allergies that she does. But I could tell you that she showed me, she said she's not taking these meds. So it works.
Right, because you're there for 8 hours a night, like you said.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your face is literally in it.
And when I do a service, there is a dirt meter attached to the vacuum. And
can we get that dirt meter for politicians, please? I want that dirt meter. I got some. I'm sorry.
I'd be more than happy to help.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah. So I after 3 minutes of running it, I'll show the customer what's in the dirt meter, and usually get the reaction. Oh my God, get rid of it. What is that? You know. So that's the sell, if you will. That's
and
the
knowing
sell.
that I'm removing that makes me sleep better.
Yeah, absolutely. And the videos of those dust mites creeps me out all the time.
I know.
So this
Do you have any videos on Facebook or on your website?
We do not have videos on our Facebook page as of yet.
Okay.
So this UVC light, is Is it safe for fabrics? Does it discolor fabrics? Does it fade fabrics?
Thank you very much. It's a really good question with it. We are not going to be exposing the mattress, the curtains, long enough to have a fading effect on your property. We don't need to leave it on there for 30 minutes. It's left on for up to 30 seconds as we are progressing across the mattress, across the couches, so it's a scheduled time frame that we're doing that. And the studies show, if I can just read a quick excerpt from an independent study that was done by a Dr. Glenn Needham on UVC light and dust mite. And this was conducted in June of 2020. UVC has the potential to break the life cycle of the American house dust mite by killing the embryonic stage, thus stopping the production of allergenic proteins in feces and cast skins. It has to be on for a short period of time, and his study found that as little as 1 second of UVC results in their death. So it does not have to be multiple minutes.
Well, we all know what happens when we put that dark colored fabric in front of a window and like in a closet that has a window, and unless we cover that window, that sunlight could dramatically fade that.
Correct. After extended period of time.
All right, that's good to know. So it's safe for fabrics.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
All right, wonderful. Today with us, NEPA Hygienitech, Bill Torbeck and Kendra Lipsansky, co-owners, husband and wife team, right?
Yes,
How
ma'am.
does someone get in touch with you, please?
We can be reached at 570-904-1622 or email at nepahygienitech@gmail.com. That's NEPAHYGIENITECH@gmail.com.
Thank you.
And we're also on Facebook too, NEPA Hygienitech.
NEPA Hygienitech. Very good. Pat?
Yes, we have a gorgeous and spacious 5-bedroom, 4-bath home at 103 Beach Lane in Elmhurst Estates for $550,000. This wonderful home was built in 2000. It's got granite countertops, a formal dining room, and it's got a master suite. So you were talking about having a place for your king-size bed?
Yes.
This has the master suite with a jacuzzi and a fireplace in the master suite. The first floor has beautiful hardwood floors with tile in the kitchen and another fireplace in the living room, and the rear of the home has 3 separate decks. The basement is fully finished with a second kitchen, and there's another fireplace and a full bath downstairs. There's plenty of storage and a built-in 2-car garage. That's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath ranch-style home at 103 Beach Lane in Elmhurst Estates for $550,000, and that's listed by Phoebe Keating of our office.
Thank you. I think you're going to like this article as well as last week's, maybe even more. This is from PAR, Pennsylvania Association of Realtors. The most popular housing complaints among neighbors.
Popular complaints? Mm-hmm. I don't know how a complaint is popular, but go ahead. Tell me about it.
There you
Barking
go.
dogs.
Bill
Barking
got
dog.
it.
Wow.
Bill
Yeah,
got
barking dogs.
Well, because
yeah.
we have 2 behind us.
it. Okay,
Yes.
see? I hit a nerve.
We had 2 right next to us. I'm glad they're gone.
Complaints about dogs, cats, and parking top the list of neighborhood complaints discussed on the Nextdoor app. And this is according to an analysis of comments by Regional Foundation Repair. Keywords such as barking and barking complaint are most popular. Noisy and excessive barking disrupts work, sleep, relaxation, also causing annoyance and straining relationships between neighbors. What do you have to say?
Woof.
Stray cats are another common complaint due to their outside nature. Cats often freely roam. We know that around yards and streets and sit
then you
on
go out
porch
there, and
furniture.
they sit on our porch furniture, right? They think they're home.
They find places to hide where neighbors don't want them to be. This results in messes, damaged property, and litters of stray abandoned kittens left wandering neighborhoods. I just saw a post this morning that a person on Nextdoor found a dead cat and had to describe the cat, and it was black and white. It was found down on a street by us, and they pushed it over to the side of the road. They felt bad, but they wanted the owner to know. And so while parking is a problem in many cities, Philadelphia ranks number 4 for cities where neighborhoods complain the most about it. What do you have to say about that, DC?
Don't move my trash can.
There you go. Philly also ranks number 9 for the cities with the most construction complaints, and number 10 for cities where neighborhoods complain the most about traffic. What about your dad? You guys went to a fair or festival down in Brooklyn one time, and your dad and you were round in the corner.
Oh, yeah. We went to the San Gennaro Feast, probably 1973.
Now, this is New York City.
This is New York City. And we came back, and my dad had an LTD, and he comes around the corner. I said, Dad, the car is up on boxes. He went, ha, 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 ha. The car was up on boxes. They stole his tires. Yeah.
On that note, we'd like to thank our special sponsor this week, Rabenack Appliances. Discover a world of cutting-edge convenience and top-notch quality at Rabenack Appliance Store in Kingston. From sleek, smart appliances that sync with your lifestyle to classic essentials built to last, they have it all. Visit Rabenack Appliance today and let their expert team guide you to the perfect appliance that suits your needs and elevates your home. They're open 7 days a week with over 200 appliances on display. Rabenack Appliance has the lowest prices beating all competitors and no additional charges for delivery or removal. Call 570-287-1175 or shop online at rabenackappliance.com or stop in the showroom at 269 Wyoming Avenue, Kingston. You'll be so happy you did. Actually, I'm getting a dishwasher for my mother for Christmas at Rabenack Appliance.
Right, they price match and free delivery. That's a great place. Shop local.
Don't go anywhere. You're listening to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate and 94.3 FM The Talker. We'll be right back. Are you ready to make your next move in the world of real estate? Look no further than Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate, your trusted partner in buying and selling homes. If you're a homeowner looking to sell, Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate will ensure you get the best possible price in today's competitive market. And if you're in the market to buy your dream home, Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate will help you find the perfect place to call your own.
Congratulations.
We've adopted the popular saying, an educated consumer is our best customer. That's why since 2010, we've hosted the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate Saturdays at 11 a.m., Sundays at 11:30 a.m. on 94.3 The Talker. Visit jready.com. That's JRUDDY.com or call 570-344-6724. Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate, where dreams find their address. Thanks for listening to the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ruddy Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker. I'm Jackie Ruddy, broker, and with Pat Devaney, my husband, fellow realtor.
And we're back.
With NEPA Hygienitech, husband and wife team, William Torbeck and Kendra Lipsansky.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Okay. So we've been talking about your service, which uses UVC light to sanitize and clean mattresses, upholstery, upholstered items, draperies, curtains, even Roman shades. We've talked about that, Roman blinds. So,
and they have these industrial strength vacuums that sucked out into 15 inches down into the material.
Yeah, 15 inches.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Right. So you've remarked both this show and last show about how, as an allergy sufferer, it's changed your life, transformed. You're no longer taking your oral
antihistamines. Correct.
Right. Okay. What about people with asthma? Is it helpful to them?
Very much so, because yes, they have an underlying disease that they manage. How they can manage it even better is by decreasing their exposure to the triggers. A friend of mine suffers from asthma, and she's a big gardener. She loves to be out in the garden. In the autumn, when leaves fall, you have to get them out of your yard. Okay, so you rake them. Well, as you're out there and you're raking and you're debudding some of the flowers so that you can preserve them over the winter, you're exposing yourself to those allergens. If we have the doors open in our house, that pollen, that mold from decaying leaves can get into our house, and it can settle on the carpets, the upholstery, the bedding. Yes, linens and mattress pads help. I can't say that it's not going to get through to your mattress. We sleep on mattresses, hopefully for 7-8 hours a night, and we're, like you said, Pat, right next to it.
I got my face in it.
We have our face into it. We cuddle up, especially when we're cold. We cocoon ourselves in there till we get warm, and then we fall off to sleep. So by us going in and sanitizing areas of your house that can harbor these allergens, we're decreasing your triggers. We're improving your life, and we're improving the quality of air that you breathe when you're inside. And especially now that winter is coming, you're going to be turning the heat on, which again aerates the contaminants. I'm not saying your house isn't clean. We clean our houses. It's just they live right on the environment. They live in the environment.
Right. You're talking about a couch and the cloth couch. Last week you talked about leather and you talked about cloth. What really bothers me sometimes, if it's a bright sunny room and I slap the couch, all of a sudden, and we're clean people.
Yes. Yep.
All of a sudden it was like, Yep. It's like, what are those little things you
dandelions.
blow? The dandelions you blow in the wind. That's what I think of.
Yep.
It's like, we're not animals. Why is it like this?
Yep.
I mean, and we vacuum it and everything too, but
all the time.
Oh my God, we're on top of that stuff. But I don't like to think of that. These little mites.
Right. And it's a great, we love to be outside in nature, in the outdoors. We want to have light and airiness in our homes. A lot of times we do that by opening the windows, having the blinds pulled up. So how can I improve my indoor air quality, my indoor health? Well, we can help you with that by removing a majority of the contaminants on a routine basis.
Yeah, and we were stuck in our homes for how long?
Yes.
During COVID, right?
Yes.
Right. And the air quality.
We do alter the DNA of COVID and remove it. So, we're getting into the flu, cold season again, especially being inside. When we're sick, where do we go? We go to bed, we go to the couch. Okay, when we're feeling better, what's one of the first things that we do? We strip our bed and we clean it of that. Take it the next step and think about getting your mattress sanitized so that there is no lingering effects of your illness.
How often would you say to do this? Once a year, every 6 months?
Every 6 months is the recommendation.
Okay.
Unless you have significant allergies, asthma, or an event such as a flu bout. Think about having your mattress sanitized right after that. So you can do it almost monthly if you choose to, but maximum length between sanitations is recommended to be at 6 months.
Okay. Thank you. Today, NEPA, Hygienitech, Bill Torbeck, and Kendra Lipsansky. How does someone get in touch with you, please?
That number is 570-904-1622. Number 570-904-1622. You can reach us at NEPA Hygienitech at gmail.com. NEPA Hygienitech at gmail.com. And you can also reach us on
NEPA Hygienitech Facebook. Okay, fabulous. Thank you so much for 2 weeks.
Thank you so much.
Very interesting, intriguing discussion. Pat, would you like to do a listing, please?
Yes, we have a commercial building at 408 Business Route 6 in Mayfield for $300,000. This is located on busy Route 6, and it is high visibility. It's 3 units, and it's very well kept with plenty of parking. The units are currently a hair salon, a nail salon, and 1 unit is vacant. It could be converted to 1 large occupancy or kept as it is. That's a 3-unit commercial building in a high visibility location with high traffic at 408 Business Route 6 in Mayfield for $300,000, and that's listed by Kimberly Pizzanti of our office.
Tune in next Saturday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. to listen to more of the Real Estate Roundtable with Century 21 Jack Ready Real Estate on 94.3 FM The Talker.